Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you the game of the week. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ready to go? And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. The 1-0. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
3-1.
And he takes a strike.
Count's full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Trey Turner at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. On the ground to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the sweeper misses. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and fires. And that one is inside. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Josh Young. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
2 balls, no
Two-ball
strike.
count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Conforto makes the grab on the run. So up next, Christian Walker. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs.
Here.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Yuri Perez.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Freeman, a former MVP, 35 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
1-1.
And now
No,
2-1.
That's a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in
2
terms
balls,
of
1 strike.
the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the 1st.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Grichuk tracks it down for the out.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh,
Ball
you're
high.
good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
This one in the dirt. That pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And that skips in the dirt. Muncy with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Just missed.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
3-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0. Here's Mookie now. 3 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, not close.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And the 1-0. Now a check swing, but he held up. Perez Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. New inning getting started, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Dylan Cruz. Popped up under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Randall Grichuk, the next up for the Marlins.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it goes just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outman snags it, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Hernandez with a homer in his last game. Out to short, Turner. Whips it across, and quickly 1 away in the second. Will Smith to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball, that's outside.
This to third, Young. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Michael Conforto will climb in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Ohtani back to work. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next to hit, Otto Lopez. Walked his first time. On the ground to third, Muncy. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Trey Turner. Reached on an infield single his first time.
1-0.
In the dirt. Move to first. Lopez back on a dive. Next offering is fouled back. Lopez over at first with 1 away. And a strike in there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And up next for Miami, Adley Rutschman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. As we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, James Outman. Pitch misses,
wow.
And that's ball 1. Way high.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Center field. Grichuk makes the grab, 1 down. Here is Freddie Freeman. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Just missed.
3-1.
Check swing, and he went. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count.
Ripped to right, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the second baseman. He's been a great free agent sign. Man at first, 1 away. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
No balls,
Don't play
2
situation
strikes.
here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, he hit him.
That got him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 1 out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a
0-2.
season.
2 on, 1 out. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. That's out number 3. Back here in L.A., start of the 4th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Josh Young. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Young, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
One ball, 1 strike.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-0. That one at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Flied out his first time. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Young, the base runner at first with 1 out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall
2 on, 1 out. Randall Grichuk now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And the sweeper
1-2.
misses for a ball. Next one is off the plate. The count now 2-2. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line drive. He's got it. 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hauls it in for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez grounded out his first time. And downstairs. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Yeehaw!
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one ripped right center field. Sanchez raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Smith, batting with one down, takes a strike.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
That one drilled left field, and that should be extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Conforto at the plate and takes high there. Smith, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch way upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's off the outside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there.
Jesus Tinoco takes over on the mound.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
First and second, 1 out. And next for LA, James Outman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's in there, 0-1. Ball 1
That's the ball.
there.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the
1-1.
infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next to the dish is Freddie. Pitch misses. Ball 1. That one pulled foul. That's too low.
2-1.
2-1. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one hit to first. Walker takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Say goodbye to that one. Ryan Mountcastle hits one out. His 2nd of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1. Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Oh, that's it.
Rutschman at the plate now, and that's inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. And a count 1-2.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base.
New pitcher on now, Kirby Yates.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Number 38, Kirby.
Josh Young, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. And fouled off.
Outside, ball.
Lopez, the runner at third. Turner over at second. Rutschman on at first with nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. Back even. It's 3-3.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now a chance for Christian Walker. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Runners at first and second, and still nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Dylan Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. And takes low for ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And it's fouled off. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's a strike. It's 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes a nice running catch. And now for the Marlins, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 2 in this one. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. And that chops in for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Rutschman around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. 4-3, they take the lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Sanchez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. First and second, 2 down.
That's a really good take.
2-2.
Two on, two outs.
Ball. Count is full.
And that'll load the bases.
Runner, take your
Very
base.
close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So bases all loaded up. And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Base hit. One run is in. The throw home. And he's out.
He's out.
Up, down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in is the speedy number 6. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-1. In the air, right field. Puts it away for the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That one missed.
2-2.
Ground ball to the right side. Over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Muncy digs in.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little.
Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Betts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. That one missing inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
To third. And a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground to third. Young tosses to first, and Betts is gone. Inning over. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Anthony Banda. He's pitching on 2 days rest. back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's the
Count's
ball.
full.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. And that drops in for a strike. And that's
a
off
ball.
the inside edge. And it's 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Outman on his way over. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And ball 1. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Young.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
And that one fouled off. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. That one
That's
inside. And the count now even up. And that's
Count
down
is
and
full.
away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. So now 2 on
ball 4. Take
and
your
2
base.
outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And now Christian Walker, base hit into the outfield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 6-4.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. That's down and in.
Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Cut on and missed, And it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Keaton Wynn. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Strike two.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. The batter now will be Will Smith. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a ball. That's down.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw across his body, and it beats him. What a play. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a ground ball to first. Walker steps on the bag, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And at the plate for Miami, Randall Grichuk. And misses inside. Vesia, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And he swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up.
1 ball,
that
1
was
strike.
ugly.
Right through there for a strike. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. That one missed.
Ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. This one in the air. Freeman should have this one. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Grichuk, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Hentges.
Now pitching for Miami, number 31, Sam Hentges.
Now it's going to be James Outman. Top of the zone for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
No, that's
missed inside with the curve. And another ball. The Fish trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that misses. 3-0. And there's the automatic. Hit in the air, center field. Grichuk has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one the other way. Turner. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Hentges keeping him close. And now Shohei Ohtani. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The tying run at the plate. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the next pitch is way outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lake Trinan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
No, that's the ball.
Missed.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's inside. 2-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Young in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Rutschman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there's the strike. That's out to center field. Outman sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Christian Walker, the next up for the Marlins. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's one of those you classify as.
Evan Phillips gets the call from the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
First and second, 2 outs. Cruz will hit next. Inside. And that is ball 1.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. David Robertson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's Max Muncy. Just missed.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Here's Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And it bangs That's off the foul pole. Home run. He circles the bases. It's 6-5.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball outside.
And that's outside. Ball one. That's inside. Robertson, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And the tying run is on base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around third. He'll score. And the Dodgers even it up. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Anytime
New pitcher for the Marlins, Matthew Liberatore.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here is Michael Conforto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. This one lifted in the air, left field. Cruz makes the play, and that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, 1-run game, and now the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. First pitch, just misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. A little bit high. Now 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Marlins bring on a pinch runner, Shane Sasaki. In the dirt, blocked. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one misses. It's 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
There's one, and that's two.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Mountcastle in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And there's a foul ball. One strike away. A little bit low.
No, that missed.
Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
On the ground, and this should do it. Fires to first on the run, and that'll do it.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
1-run game here today. Your final score 7-6. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.